What makes Fusion special is not these fucking lights, it's not this gym, it's not the equipment. It's the experience that we deliver to each and every single person that actually comes here. And that's why we have team meetings almost every other week. We have monthly meetings with the entire company. Because again, we want to make sure we pour into the next generation of leaders. The goal of this company is not to create more employees. The goal of this company is to create the next generation of leaders. And you guys are the next generation of leaders. And that's why we make it a vital part of our organization. When we bring someone on, we're making sure that we see a future with you. We're not just looking for someone to punch the clock, someone that's just come in and just do their job. But the biggest thing you have to also understand is some of you might not be here for the next 5 years, for the next 10 years. And that's okay. While you're here though, we're gonna make sure you're the best version of yourself. While you're here, we're gonna pour into you. While you're here, we're gonna help you grow into the best version of yourself. So once you leave here, you'll look back at this as the best part of your growth. You'll look at this as the environment that helped you crack out of the shell and grow into someone great. And that's why we have these team meetings. These team meetings aren't so, hey, we're gonna just lay down the rules and regulations. That's what most companies do. Here, I wanna let you guys know that you guys are the most special part of what makes Fusion what it is. The environment, the vibe, the energy, it all starts and it ends with you. It doesn't matter if the product is great if the people that are serving it suck. We've all been to great restaurants where they have shitty service. We've all been to small little, hole in the wall places where the service is phenomenal and the food is great, right? So what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to look around. These are your new friends. These are your new Fusion family members. One thing that you'll know, as you probably have already experienced it over the last 2 weeks, it literally feels like a family. It feels like you've worked with these people for years and years and years. We don't have no office politics. We don't have none of the bullshit that you find at most jobs. Here, when you come to work, you're not gonna, count the hours. You're gonna make the hours count, and you're gonna feel like you're part of something bigger and better. The biggest part of our organization is we promote from within. We grow the company from within. We always look inside the company for our next generation of leaders before we actually hire from the outside. And I'm proud to say that almost every single leader in a leadership position now was once just a front desk employee, was once literally they might have just started as a cleaner and they worked their way up over the last 5 years. Now some of them are general managers, some of them are operational managers, some of them are the people you've interviewed with to actually come and start and working here. So we're gonna all come up one at a time. You're gonna just tell us a little bit about yourself. It could be anything you want. Something personal, what you like, what your hobby is, and then you're also going to tell us something embarrassing about yourself, okay? And you're going to tell us a joke. So, who wants to go first?
It's about to be legendary. This is what we came for.
Your Amazons was the people that worked there, was the people that helped build those companies. And they as they grow, they kind of lose touch with what made them special in the first place. What makes Fusion special is not these fucking lights, it's not this gym, it's not the equipment. It's the experience that we deliver to each and every single person that actually comes here. And that's why we have team meetings almost every other week. We have monthly meetings with the entire company. Because again, we want to make sure we pour into the next generation of leaders. The goal of this company is not to create more employees. The goal of this company is to create the next generation of leaders. And you guys are the next generation of leaders. And that's why we make it a vital part of our organization. When we bring someone on, we're making sure that we see a future with you. We're not just looking for someone to punch the clock, someone that's just come in and just do their job. But the biggest thing you have to also understand is some of you might not be here for the next 5 years, for the next 10 years. And that's okay. While you're here though, we're gonna make sure you're the best version of yourself. While you're here, we're gonna pour into you. While you're here, we're gonna help you grow into the best version of yourself. So once you leave here, you'll look back at this as the best part of your growth. You'll look at this as the environment that helps you crack out of the shell and grow into someone great. And that's why we have these team meetings. These team meetings aren't so, hey, we're gonna just lay down the rules and regulations. That's what most companies do. Here, I wanna let you guys know that you guys are the most special part of what makes Fusion what it is. the environment, the vibe, the energy. It all starts and it ends with you. It doesn't matter if the product is great if the people that are serving it suck. We've all been to great restaurants where they have shitty service. We've all been to small little, hole in the wall places where the service is phenomenal and the food is great, right? So what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to look around. These are your new friends. These are your new Fusion family members. One thing that you'll know, as you probably have already experienced it over the last 2 weeks, it literally feels like a family. It feels like you've worked with these people for years and years and years. We don't have no office politics. We don't have none of the bullshit that you find at most jobs. Here, when you come to work, you're not gonna, count the hours. You're gonna make the hours count, and you're gonna feel like you're part of something bigger and better. The biggest part of our organization is we promote from within. We grow the company from within. We always look inside the company for our next generation of leaders before we actually hire from the outside. And I'm proud to say that almost every single leader in a leadership position now was once just a front desk employee, was once literally they might have just started as a cleaner and they worked their way up over the last 5 years. Now some of them are general managers, some of them are operational managers, some of them are the people you've interviewed with to actually come and start and working here. So we're gonna all come up one at a time. You're gonna just tell us a little bit about yourself. It could be anything you want. Something personal, what you like, what your hobby is, and then you're also gonna tell us something embarrassing about yourself, okay? And you're gonna tell us a joke. So, who wants to go first? Go first. Hey, here you go.
Sean, embarrassing. I'm nervous right now. I love this gym. I feel like I've been adopted. So I plan to take my career to the next level here, and I get to know all you guys. Thank you, Tony. Thank all of you. That's my joke.
Hi everyone, my name is Janae.
Hi, Janae.
I am a mom. I have a daughter. Something embarrassing. I have a phobia of pennies. I don't like pennies. I don't like to be around them. I don't want to see them.
It's okay.
And what else did it say?
A joke if you know one.
I don't know a joke. But yeah, I'm just happy to be here and take it to the next level.
How y'all doing, beautiful people? Y'all all look good, all y'all. My name's Shaheen. I'm not new to the gym world. I've been a trainer for 5 years. I used to actually be the manager here at LA Fitness before it turned into Fusion Fitness. I don't really got nothing embarrassing about myself. I'm a pretty outspoken person. I love talking from the too tall and I look good, so that just might be the only thing. And that's about it. I love the environment, the frequency of the people here. Like I said, I start working here, we all feel like family already. So let's keep it going. Yep.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Elby. I worked at sales in LA. I did Planet Fitness. Didn't like the vibe. The energy was dead. The music was hella low. Like pumping the music. For the people that work at Grant, you guys are doing great at that. Nice playlist, nice music. So shout out to you guys. But yeah, I'm excited to meet each one of you. Hopefully get all your names right. Pretty bad with names, so it'll take some time. But it was nice meeting you guys all.
I'm Joey. I can't tell you a joke, but if you talk to me, I'll tell you. I don't know. It just comes up. I mean, I'm 20 years old. I'm like a lacrosse player, or plenty different jobs. I don't know. I got everything: fireworks, sales, trampoline parks, everything really. So I mean, yeah.
Hi, everyone. My name is Michelle. My last name is Dang, like dang it. That's my joke. Fun fact, I have an identical twin sister, and I'm an art teacher. Yeah.
I'm shade like underneath the tree, and yes, I mean underneath the tree. I'm old school from North Carolina. I used to work at City Fitness and Victoria's Secret, just to let you know that as well. I do got a twin sister, so I feel you on that. And then my joke is, they used to call me Huggies for my last name.
Hi, I'm Danielle. I'm definitely very nervous to be up here. I used to work at LA Fitness also, and I didn't like the environment, so I've been a member here for a little bit, and I love the environment here. I'm really excited to start working here. yeah, I'm just gonna end it with that.
Addison. I don't really got nothing embarrassing. I mean, Tracy thought I was a girl on my interview because my name Addison. So, I mean, yeah. I do got a joke though. I like the dad jokes. Don't spoil my joke because I just told y'all. All right. What do you call a man that can't stand? What do you call a man that can't stand? Like stand? Like what? Kneel. Y'all supposed to laugh.
I mean, my name Bakari. I don't really got nothing embarrassing. I mean, like maybe like people call me Bacardi, like you know, like the drink. It's not the drink. I don't know. Like I've been going to Fusion for like over a year now. Like back at Grant, so like I'm kind of used to like the Fusion environment, but like being in the family is a little bit different, and you know, I'm very appreciative of it and stuff. I'm sorry, I'm a little soft spoken too. Just a little bit. You know, like that's really I don't really got a joke, but I'm pretty funny in person.
I'm Alessandra. Hi guys. I used to work at City Fitness as well, doing sales. Super excited to be here. I was actually applying to be a member, but then I was like, I'd rather work here. So super excited to work with you guys. I'm really happy about the company culture, like Tony said. I wanted to be in an environment of like-minded people. Outside of fitness, I compete in powerlifting, and I recently became certified as a strength coach.
My name's Rafael. I know as like anyone else who just came up here, I'm super nervous right now. But being hired here was a great opportunity, and I think everybody here is super cool. Every single job I've worked at, there's always somebody who's down and just not in the mood to ever work. But I think everyone here, super cool people to be around and to work with. So for that said, my embarrassing thing, I can't swim. Can't swim. There you go. Fun fact, I did MMA for over a year, so that's pretty much it. But thank you.
What's going on, y'all? My name's Gory, not Corey, Gory with a G. This is my first, I'm from the CrossFit world, so this is my first time in the commercial gym space. What else, embarrassing thing? I don't know how much. Fun fact, I don't like to say it, but I'm a professional dancer as well, so I guess. That's it.
I'm the Randall, y'all can just call me Randall. Embarrassing, I got little butterflies right now, but I embrace it when I have the butterflies. Fun fact, I'm a former boxer. I love motorcycles, and I've worked at other mainstream gyms like the YMCA Planet Fitness and LA Fitness, but Fusion definitely has a different energy and a different type of connection when it comes to having a family. So I really love it here. That's it.
So for the first time, you know, in all of our team meeting history, we're going to be bringing up leaders to speak. You know what I mean? Leading from the behind the scenes is one thing, but being able to lead from the front, being able to lead the charge is a completely different feeling. We like to empower, educate, and equip you with all the tools and information you need to become successful, not just here, but just in life in general, because no matter where you go, there you are. So if you're the shit here, you're going to be the shit no matter where you go. Okay, so with that being said, today Kevin and Tracy will have a few points that they want to talk to you guys about, things that they want to pour into you. Once they're done, I'm going to go over the Fusion principles. More than likely, you've already read it. It's been a part of your new hire packet. I'm just going to explain each principle, why it's important to us, and why you guys need to abide by these principles, and why it will pretty much guarantee your success as long as you stick to the plan. So, Kev or Trace, who wants to go first? Kev look like he's ready. Run it up, bro.
How you guys doing? So, if you know me in my team meetings, I like to get everybody involved. So, I just want to start off with a question. What's talent? What is talent?
What is talent? Something you're naturally good at.
A God-given natural ability. Yep. A God-given natural ability that anybody can that has, even if you haven't found it out yet. So, there's a quote by Mike Tomlin. He's a football coach. He's been coaching the Steelers for 16 years now, going on 17th year. And obviously, if you've been doing a job for 17 years, you've been doing something right. And something that he told his team was, hear me, it's not what you're capable of, it's what you're willing to do. I know plenty of people who are capable of, but I know fewer who are willing to do. So I think that transpires into Fusion because all of us sitting here, we are all capable of being a leader. We're all capable of being in my position, you know? But are we willing to do the work that gets you there? You know? We're all capable of showing up every single day with a smile on our face, with a positive attitude, filling up the spray bottles, taking out the trash, greeting people. You know, we're all capable of that. But are you willing to put all the personal stuff that you're going through to the side and show up every single day and give it 110%? You know, like, because I played football growing up, so I like to go back to that type of situations. But so like last year's championship does not matter. The last job promotion does not matter. Your 100% effort yesterday does not fucking matter if you're not willing to bring your A game today. So I get asked almost every day, Kev, how do you not get burnt out? And I was just telling Tracy the other day, something that I like to do, and this is what I'm sharing with you guys, so in case if there's time periods, even in other aspects of your life that you feel burnt out, I think it's important, you know, to we all have a battery. So as soon as you come in, don't play around too much. You know, as soon as you come in, hit that gym floor. Take it hard. You know, because you're at 100%. Now I'm in the if you know me, I'm in that fucking gym all day. As soon as I come in at 10 a.m., I might even go to U-Haul truck. Like that's been like the past couple of days. Pick up a truck, then I come in, and as soon as I come in, I'm right into making sure everything's getting done. So as soon as you come in, just hit the floor running, and then eventually over time you're gonna slow down. Me and John were talking about it. Take 10 minutes. Even Tony was talking about it. Take 10 minutes to yourself throughout the day. You know, if you gotta lock yourself in the stall, everybody has a break. You know, recharge, then get back out there and be who you know we hired you to be. Get something you never had. You have to do something that you've never done. You know, that stuck out with me because we all talk about what we want, and if we already were doing what we needed, we'd already have what we wanted. But obviously, that's not the case. One more thing. It won't happen overnight, but if you quit, it won't happen at all. And one of the main things that I get every day that we all fight for, and you know, I'm saying it in front of Tony, and this is what we're all talking about, is, you know, we're asking, like, is it worth it? You know, like, is working here at Fusion worth it? You know, I don't know, many of you don't know my story. I came in here, I was cleaning the gym for 2.5 to 3 years, you know, and somebody, it didn't even work out for them, you know, so I guess, yeah, it might not have been worth it to them, but they opened my eyes, you know. Sometimes it just takes the right thing from the right person at the right time to get your ass going, you know. Tony was nagging at me for years, like, this is long overdue, you know, but it was that right time period from the right person that really woke me up. And they asked me, they're like, well, Kev, like, what do you want? Like, when you leave, go home, look in the mirror, ask yourself, like, what is it really do I want, you know? And the only way that you'll know is if you look yourself right in the eyes in the mirror. And that's what I did. You know, it was 2.5 years ago. I looked right in the mirror. And later on that night, I felt uneasy in my stomach. I felt uneasy because I knew I wasn't giving everything I had. I wasn't cleaning. I was showing up every day. The person said to me, they're like, Kev, you're the hardest fucking working person in here, but you're going around in circles, you know? And Tony talks it all the time, how we mess up, what is it? Movement?
We're using movement for progress.
Progress, yeah. So like, what direction are you exactly taking with all of that movement, you know? And then after cleaning for 2.5 years, I went to Tony. I'll never forget. I was feeling nervous, more nervous than I am right now. And he was going to his apartment. I'm like, yo, bro, and the door's shut. You know, the door's shut. I could have took that as a sign. You know what? Nah, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing right now. But I knocked on the door. He came out. And I told him, I said, yo, bro, I want more in this company. He smiled, and I said, I want to bring more value. And he said, you're already doing it. And within, you know, literally the next week, I was off cleaning. I was at the front desk. We did that for a little while, and then even though I was at the front desk, he said that I need to take more initiative. And at first, my fucking ego was hurt. What the fuck is he talking about? I need to take more initiative. Like, I'm here busting my ass, re-racking the ways, but those are the small things that make you good. Being great is being able to take care of those small things, making sure the trash can's taken care of, the sauna has no water bottles in there, all of the bathrooms have no shampoo, no hairs on the ground. You know, that's the small things. Now, are we able to give you more things? Keep a track of cleaning inventory, keep a track of the drinks inventory. Are you able to go out, get that U-Haul truck, and then come back and then put everything in there, then have it delivered over here, returned, the gas gotta be put back in. Like, now that's the big stuff. So I just started taking on more responsibility, and while still taking care of the small things. I also learned how to utilize the team. That's a big thing. Like, I might have been going through a hard time during my life, but as soon as I clocked in and I came at 5 a.m. in the morning, I was gonna be okay with whoever it was. I put all animosity, all of that tension between it, put it to the side, work together as a team. Because that's what we preach, right? Army Fusion family. So we put that to the side, came in, showed up every day, did my job. Then I would stay after. So I worked from 5 a.m. to 12 p.m. I would stay after the previous manager, and I would watch. I would watch what he does. I would watch how he talked. I would see how he walked, and I would see how he carried himself. Who you are and who you surround yourself around is who you're gonna become. So I started hanging around him, and everybody started looking at me different, treating me different, giving me different type of respect, the exact respect that they gave him. And so I learned that, so I started trying to be like that person too. Never do that, always be yourself. Because I tried to be like that person, and next thing you know, I ended up fucking depressed. You know, it was Friday night, I'll never forget that day, it was Friday night, and I went to go work out. And as I'm working out, I'm like, I feel numb. Like, I feel like somebody I'm not. And the perk is funny because the same person who's not here anymore, who actually made me look in the mirror, he came up to me. He's like, "You trying to act exactly like that person?" And I'm like, "Fuck, how do you know?" And he's, well, that's a whole other topic, but I started acting like that person. And I think really, especially at Fusion, you could be whoever the fuck you want to be. So from being working my ass off, then I got a pay raise, and it wasn't instantly. You know, it wasn't instantly. I get that shit all the time too. Like, Kev, like, bro, you're 23 years old. Enjoy your time. Kev, why are you not with the girl? Why are you not doing this? Because I work fucking 12 hours a day, and then after that, I gotta work out. You know, I got personal goals that I gotta achieve myself. Way farther than relationship. All of that comes down the line. Eventually, how can I provide if I can't even provide for myself correctly? You know, so right now I have to work accordingly. And this is me giving y'all my words now that we're all together. Like, the man hasn't shown me any wrong yet, so why would I not trust him? You know, me and him, we have talks about in a year or 2 years from now. So why would I not trust him when he hasn't shown me anything that's not trustworthy? You know, so eventually after the little pay raise and stuff at the front desk, I kept on taking more responsibility, way more than I was like, you know how everybody sits there like, I don't get paid enough for that. Yeah, I was taking on all of that type of shit. And then from right there, March came around, we opened up the outdoor gym. I guess he might have came in and he's seen how I keep talking about him because I know everybody wonders, is it worth it? And he came in, I guess he's seen the lead that I started taking with the entire team. I would stay extra hours. And like he says all the time, it's not going to be easy at all. It's simple, but it's not easy. And those extra hours, bruh, oh my God. For being up at 4 o'clock in the morning, getting there at 5, re-racking, doing the normal stuff. And then afterwards, we'll clean the outdoor gym. What were we doing? We were like carrying equipment and curl racks and all that stuff. Yeah, I was tired. But I knew the vision that I had. And that was a year ago. And now I'm the general manager over there. So from being the assistant manager for about 8 months, and then from there, I was the operation manager from assistant to operation about like 3 months. Now I'm in a whole different position, you know. And I'm gonna be honest. Now he preaches all the time. If you're confident, you know, if you're prepared, you're gonna be confident. When I had to step up, you know, I already been playing the role. I've already been in those shoes, so I'm ready for whatever comes my way. Even if that means I'm not here, if he puts me here, I'm gonna be there, regardless. Why? Because I'm a fucking team player. I'll just show up in division. So.
How much like talent isn't enough, like talk about different things, focus, practice, perseverance, teamwork, like those and so many other things come into play because like you have to like keep grinding for so long. Like I just turned 40 years old. this is not my first roundabout. Like, everything that I've done, like, I've had a certain level of success to. And every time I've had to do something new, I've had to step it up a notch. So anytime that you want to push yourself to the next level, know that it's going to be harder. Know that you're going to struggle. You may want to quit, but it's in those times where you feel like, I want to quit, I don't know how I'm going to do it, break down crying, whatever the case may be. I'm an emotional person, so I'm going to cry every time.
It made you a better person. It made you break out of the shell. Let me ask you guys this, right? If you had your life to live all over again, knowing what you now know, could you have done more with it than you've done thus far?
Yes.
Then that right there shows you that who you are and what you're capable of is only a tip of the iceberg of what's actually possible for you. The only difference was you didn't know what you didn't know. There's two ways you can learn things. You can learn shit the hard way, or you can learn shit the smart way. The hard way is to learn through your own experience. You're gonna stumble a lot, you're gonna fall on your face a lot. Eventually you'll figure it out. The smart way is learn from those around you. That's why they say that you become a part of what you're around. You hang around with 5 losers, you'll be the 6th. You hang around 5 broke motherfuckers, you'll be the 6th. You hang around 5 millionaires, I guarantee you, over time you'll be the 6th. You know why? Because mediocrity is contagious, but so is being successful. The faster you can shorten that gap, the faster you can start living your dreams. You can start accomplishing your goals. And you're gonna be able to figure it out on your own. Eventually it'll take you 20 fucking years. If you get started today on your journey, just like I did. I started this journey 17 years ago. Fuck no. Right? So the point that I'm trying to get across to you is find out from those ahead of you how they got to those positions. There's 3 types of people in the world, guys. Those that watch shit happen, those that make shit happen, and there's motherfuckers that don't know what the fuck happened. A year from now, 2 years from now, people are gonna be like, wow, what the fuck? This motherfucker's opening another one, another one, another one. It didn't happen overnight though. End results of all the time and energy and effort that I put in. The reason I win is not because I'm a fucking genius. It's because I just don't quit, I don't give up, and either I learn or I'll earn. Most of the time I'll learn because I'll make mistakes and I'll fail forward. Because there's very few people that have done what I'm looking to do. There's very few people that has captured the journey. The reason we create content is for people just like you that don't have access to me, that don't have access to other successful people. That's why we do what we do. Every single day I'm trying to pour into each and every single one of you. What you take from these meetings will determine the rest of your life. Like exactly what you want to do. Just raise your hand. It's only a handful of people, right? It's only a handful of people. Your mind is just like a missile. It can only hit a target if it has one. It's called your RAS, your reticular activating system. Let me explain to you what I mean by that. Let's think of your car. When you bought that car, the car that you have today, prior to you buying that car, you barely ever saw that shit on the street. Once you purchased it, you start seeing that fucking car everywhere. Why is that? Because now it's important to your mind. Your brain knows this is your car, so therefore you'll acknowledge and you'll see that car more often. Prior to my boy Mo buying his Audi, I never saw it on the fucking road. Now every time I'm on the street, I see it. But the point that I'm trying to get across to you is, you'll start to see opportunities where before you only saw obstacles if you set a fucking goal for yourself. And the top of the organization. I believe in life, if you help enough people get what they want, you're gonna be able to get what you want. I want to impact millions of lives. I want to be the Apple of fitness. I want to build a company where it just makes fitness sexy. It makes fitness appealing. It makes fitness easy. Think of your phones. A child can use it. Think of your iPads. A child can use it. The end user was the goal. Then they build the products around the results that anyone will be able to use it. That's what we want to do. We want to make fitness convenient. We want to make fitness affordable. The gym is a hard place to go to. It's very hard. Even if you're into fitness, there's days you just don't fucking feel like lifting. But the way we built Fusion, right, is it's not a place you have to go. It's a place you want to go. And once you get here, you don't want to fucking leave. If you've been to Fearless Hills, That's like a beta test of what we're gonna create throughout the city at every single location. You're probably like, you're gonna do that here too? Yeah, we're gonna take over the fucking first floor. We're gonna take over the space in the back. We're gonna build our own little communities in every neighborhood we go to. We have to eat in order to live though. A business's sole purpose shouldn't be to make fucking money. Yes, it needs to make money so the business can stay in business, but that should not be the sole purpose. Our goal is to impact lives. Our goal is to make fitness convenient. Our goal is to make fitness enjoyable. No one has done it. That's what makes us different. That's why we can charge a premium going into a market, because we're gonna deliver an experience that nobody else is. But at the same time, that makes your job not easy. But guess what? Since it's not easy, more for you. I mean, Eleikio combo racks, Eleikio kilo plates, Eleikio bumper plates. We're gonna build a section specifically designed for powerlifting. We're gonna build a restaurant here. In the meantime, it's gonna be Fusion Fresh Express. But the thing is, no one's asking for these things. Maybe every now and then, like, hey, can we get a power bar? Hey, can we get some kilo plates? But they're not asking for a whole fucking section, right? But we're being proactive. We're not reacting to the market. We're not looking for someone else to come in and take us out. We're gonna take ourselves out. We're gonna put ourselves out of business. We're gonna make the existing Fusions feel insignificant a year from now. That's why, literally yesterday I went to Grand, I'm like, fuck. This ain't shit compared to what we got. But then I have to remind myself, I renovated this gym 2 years ago. Since then, we have 2 years worth of growth. Since then, we do things way differently, way better. So now we're gonna go back to Grant. We're gonna re-renovate Grant. We're gonna add a ton of improvements to Grant. Same thing at HQ, right? Every gym has something special. The beauty of us, what we do here, this is a canvas and I'm an artist. Sometimes I'll do shit financially makes no fucking sense to do, right? Last year we spent $1.5 million building the outdoor gym. Why? Because we had the members for it? Of course not. Logically, financially, it made no sense, but it brought the community out. It made it feel special. That's what separates us from everybody else. I'm not worried about today, I'm worried about tomorrow. I'm not focused on this quarter, I'm focused on the next 5 years. There's two types of people in the world, right? They either play an infinite game or they play a finite game. A finite game, there's rules, regulations, and there's a winner. There's a clear winner at the end. There's quarters, there's a point system. Everybody else is playing a finite game. Every fucking gym owner out there is playing a finite game. They're worried about this quarter, this year. They're worried about the financials this year. They're worried about how many tours they're giving, how many signups they're giving. I'm not worried about none of that shit. I'm playing the infinite game. I don't give a fuck about making money this quarter or this year. I'm just looking to build the best experience possible. We came to this country, we didn't speak the fucking language. It was me, my 4 brothers, my mom and my dad. My dad came here 5 years prior to us, worked here, lived in a 2-bedroom apartment with 6 roommates. And eventually 5 years later, we came to this country. We lived in a 2-bedroom apartment with my 4 brothers and my parents, and we pretty much all slept in the living room. Grew up on food stamps, block cheese, EBT, went to the school in the hood. Like, I literally came from nothing. If I can do it, anyone can do it. The reason most people, they don't take these opportunities in America and actually do shit with it is because it was given to you for free. And things that are given to us for free, we place little value on. Like your family, like your friends, like your health. We all take it for granted because it was free. And the things that cost the most amount of money, a supercar, a mansion, those are the things that are the cheapest. Because if they burn down, if they break down, you can easily replace them. Can you replace your family? You got a bad heart, got a bad lung, how hard is it to replace that? Things that were given to you for free. And so people, they don't really take these opportunities because they're being given to you so easily, and the information's out there so easily, you place little value on it. But I promise you, if you take the shit that I'm telling you, 5 years from now, you'll look back, your life will literally never be the same. You won't even be the same person. Fuck, a year from now, you won't be the same person. See, we've been brainwashed into thinking that formal education is the only way to be successful and rich. Formal education will earn you a living. Self-education will earn you a fortune. Formal education teaches you what to think. Self-education teaches you how to think. Anybody? Jeremy.
Do you have anything outside of you that you find yourself almost as passionate about?
Say that one time, bro.
Do you have anything outside of the gym that you find yourself passionate about?
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of things, but it always leads back to the gym, right? Passionate about fashion, So we're going to be launching our own fitness apparel brand. And the biggest thing is, right, the main reason we haven't launched it is because I'm just being a fucking bitch, right? To be honest with you, like,
You need that shit.
you know what I mean? The main reason is like I'm trying to figure it out, I'm trying to perfect that plan. I'm doing the dumb shit that I tell you guys not to do, right? Like, oh, we don't want to make shitty clothes, or we don't. How you gonna learn unless you do it, right? So moving forward, that's where we started just building out the retail stores, and I said, fuck it, I'm gonna figure this shit out. We figured out how to manufacture gym equipment, how to build gyms. I'm pretty sure I can figure out how to make some fucking clothes. So I'm passionate about fashion. I'm passionate about food. You know, when I was really young, I wanted to own my own restaurant. I wanted to be a chef. So we created Fusion Fresh because we want to have an impact on people's lives because you are what you eat, right? So like, doesn't matter how hard you're working out. If you eat like shit, you're gonna look like shit. So we want to make eating healthy, convenient, fast, and affordable.
Do you ever plan on having a sales team?
No, I plan on having a team that educates, right? So like those of you that have ever, who here has ever bought Lululemon? Completely different experience shopping, right? When you're at Lululemon, they're not trying to sell you merchandise. They're just educating you on what makes that hoodie special, what makes that legging special. Their goal is to make the product so great that it sells itself, right? Like you go to Apple, who here has bought an iPhone? A lot fucking different buying an iPhone than buying a phone at a cell phone shop, right? At T-Mobile or Verizon. And why is that? Because they're over there to sell you a phone. At Apple, they're there just to educate you on their product. No one gives a fuck if you buy anything or not. So our goal is to build a product so great that people want to buy it versus we have to sell it. So no, we won't have a professional sales team in the future. The reason being is the goal is to pour all that capital into making the experience here better, and all that capital into the people that work in the organization to make sure that they're happy regardless if they made a sale or not. I don't want them to be antsy about making a sale. I just want them to have a great connection with the person that's coming through the door. Again, if you do what everybody else does, you're gonna get exactly what everybody else has.
That connects your life to Fusion. What do you think your true purpose on earth is?
My purpose is to make an impact, right? And is to help other people accomplish their dreams and their goals. Like how I got to this position is I helped thousands of people get in shape. I was a personal trainer, and I own a personal training business, and I own a personal training company. Now I just own a gym, and we're just having impact in a different way. It's helping people live their best lives, you know what I mean? Feel better by themselves from the inside out, and creating other leaders, right? So I want to impact millions of lives. I don't know why, I really don't. Like if I could tell you, like it was because of this reason, I don't know why. I just always had that desire and that hunger within to impact. Even when I first started listening to like audiobooks and like motivational videos, like I always wanted to speak. I always wanted to do it. It took me, fucking 17 years before I got in front of a camera. Like we literally started creating content, a year ago? But I've been wanting to do it for 17 years. So like and I'm really good at it, but like I never did it, right? So sometimes when God gives you a talent, it is your duty and obligation to refine that talent and share it with the world. Because think of the lives that I'm impacting by being me. You're all here right now at this very moment because of me, because of the decisions I made, right? Because I didn't quit, I didn't give up. So imagine the lives and people you'll impact if you don't quit and you don't give up. I want to leave a ding on the universe, and how I'm going to do that is through people just like you. As a company, you guys all have an open door policy at Fusion. If you want to grow, if you want help, if you want advice, just shoot me a text. You all have my number. If you don't, ask someone for it, or ask me for it, right? But like my goal is to develop the next generation of leaders, because I'm gonna build these gyms irregardless if you guys are ready to move up or if you speak up or not. Location 4 is gonna be up. Location 5 will be open. Location 6, like you decide how big of an impact you want to have. But the biggest thing is like, I get this question all the time, like, well, how do I move up? Be the best fucking version of you. If you feel like you're the best and you're delivering that each and every day, it will be acknowledged. Be so good you can't be ignored. Be so great that people can't help but talk about you, right? If you're good at something, you'll brag about it. But if you're the best at it, other people will brag for you. Be a leader, lead from the front. Guide your team. Being a leader isn't a title. Being a leader is what you do. You know how we do 2 rows of squat racks.
Mhm.
So you'll have your bodybuilding side here with the relentless racks. And then you'll have the turf here in the center splitting it. And then you'll have the combo racks on the other side for powerlifting. So you'll have bodybuilding on one side, you have powerlifting on the
Mhm.
other side.